Babies can't tell you what's wrong with them. Their way of communicating is crying.
You are frustrated, you are tired, you are exhausted.
You try everything you can to soothe this child, and it doesn't work. But that frustration begins to climb.
And you are at a place where you don't know what to do about it, and so you pick up that child and
they shake the baby, and that stops the crying immediately.
it happens way too often from my perspective as a prosecutor.
Because these are true victims. They're babies, they're toddlers, and they can't defend themselves. If you've ever seen a dog pick up a toy and they shake their heads violently with that toy, that's what this is akin to. The head is very heavy for a baby's neck muscles, which are not fully developed yet. By the time you can get them to an emergency room, they already have cerebral edema, swelling of the brain.
25% of children actually die.
But sometimes living through something that's significantly traumatic can be worse than death, because the ramifications of this can be life-altering for a little child.
Children live with cerebral palsy, blindness, paralysis, permanent brain damage.
It spans incomes.
There's no ethnicity, no race, no family constellation that doesn't experience that number one trigger of frustration.
Penalties for shaking an infant, assume that the infant doesn't die, can be anywhere on a domestic violence charge or a child endangering charge from a year up to 5, 6, 7 years. The killing of a child under the age of 13 can get 20, 30, life without parole, or the death penalty.
There's no statute of limitations on murder.
Shaking a baby is never worth it. You may think that you just shook that baby for a few seconds, but really, a few seconds is all it takes.
If you're frustrated, if your child is not hungry, is not wet, is not sick, and is crying, you just have to let it cry, walk away, you pick it up, you love it, you hold it, you hug it, but you never ever shake it.
If you get to that point where you know that you're losing it, just put the baby back down in the crib and step away. Get help. Call somebody.
A baby will survive crying. A baby will not live with permanent damage from crying.
The only thing I could say to anybody is walk away.
This is so unnecessary. It's okay, just walk away.